He's just a friend, yeah, right. Let's break that lie down. Fellas, how many times have you heard this line, he's just a friend? Sound familiar? Of course it does. And how many times have you ignored that gut feeling, only to find out later that, just a friend, had VIP access to her emotional, or physical, world? Let's be real, women don't always tell the full truth. Not because they're evil masterminds, but because they know what they're doing, and they hope you're too blind, too trusting, or too caught up to see through it. But not today. Today, we're breaking down 7 dead giveaway signs that her friend is actually a threat to your relationship, and if you're not paying attention, you might be the only one in the room who doesn't see it. Warning sign number 1, her body language ain't matching her words. She can say, he's just a friend, with her mouth, but her body will tell you everything you need to know. Her tone. Her eyes. Her posture. They don't lie. Watch how she talks about him. Does she giggle like a schoolgirl? Glow up when she says his name? Use that soft, sing-song voice like he's some kind of inside joke? Yeah, that ain't friendship, that's familiarity. Now peep how she acts when she's around him. Is she leaning in? Touching his arm? Mirroring his movements like she's trying to be his shadow? That's not just friendly energy, that's chemistry, and it's happening right in front of you. Oh, and if you even mention his name and she gets nervous, fidgety, or starts explaining way too much? Bro, the over-explaining is the confession. Women don't defend what isn't being threatened, unless there's something worth hiding. And worst of all, if she brings him up during intimate moments with you, game over. That man is living in her mind rent-free, and you're just the guy paying the bills. Warning sign number 2, she defends him like it's her man. Look. When a woman sees a dude as just a friend, she treats him like a cousin, cool, fun, safe. But when you mention his name and she flips like you accused her of cheating, that's too much emotion for a platonic friend. Ask her a casual question, how do y'all know each other? If she gets flustered, throws out 15 different backstories, or starts saying things like, you just don't get it, he's been there for me in ways no one else has, what she's really saying is, he holds a space in my heart you can't touch. Now, here's where it gets tricky. If you tell her you're uncomfortable, and she gaslights you by calling you insecure, jealous, or controlling. Nah. That's not healthy communication, that's emotional manipulation. She's flipping the script because the truth would hurt too much to admit. Want to test her? Ask this, if he got a girlfriend and stopped talking to you tomorrow, would you care? Watch her face. If that hurts her even a little, she's emotionally invested. And that's not what just friends looks like. Warning sign number 3, she brings him up. Constantly. Listen, people talk about what's on their mind. If she keeps dropping his name in random convos, especially when the topic has nothing to do with him, red flag. Does she say stuff like, he always knows what to say, or, he just gets me? Does she reminisce on moments with him like they were the highlight reel of her life? If you're hearing nostalgia, inside jokes, or comparisons, she ain't over him, she's attached. And if she ever says, he understands me in ways you don't, bro, you're not her man. You're her placeholder. Real friendship doesn't require constant airtime. If he's always on her tongue, that's because he's still in her heart. Warning sign number 4, she prioritizes him over you. Let's keep it a buck, people make time for what matters to them. If she's always texting him, picking up his calls, or canceling on you to see him, she's showing you who comes first. Friendship history don't mean squat if you're her man now. If she's choosing him in real time, while telling you it's nothing, you're being sidelined. Here's how you know. She giggles at his texts on date night with you. She says, we can reschedule, because he called. She turns to him when she's upset instead of you. And the worst? If she says, I don't know what I'd do without him, but she's with you. Nah. You're not her man. You're the side quest. He's the main character in her story. Warning sign number 5, she gets defensive when you call it out. Now, if you bring this up calmly, no yelling, no accusing, and she still loses it. Big red flag. That kind of defensiveness is guilt in disguise. A woman with nothing to hide will reassure you. She won't gaslight, flip it, or make you feel like the crazy one. But if she can't even talk about him without catching an attitude, she knows you're onto something. Here's the big test, ask her to set boundaries. Maybe not cut him off, but just put some space between them. If she freaks out and hits you with the "you're trying to control me" line, bro, she's protecting that connection more than she's protecting you. That ain't love. That's emotional cheating, and it's just as bad as the physical. Bottom line. A woman who respects you will never let another man get so close it makes you question your place. She won't have backup plans. She won't play dumb. She won't make you compete. So stop ignoring the signs. You already know what time it is. She either chooses you fully, or you walk. Because real men don't sit around waiting to be chosen.